via Zoom, so we're all in remote locations. Is there any public comment? Because have to either come from Brian or Mary, and Mary's not even connected yet. So, hearing none, we'll move on to the minutes. Has anybody had a chance to read the minutes today?
I have.
I didn't see any corrections.
Okay.
I'd make a motion to approve as presented.
I'll second.
So move in second. All in favor, signify by saying aye. Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
So it passes 3-0. I don't know what the best way to do that is. We could say aye, but we could also raise your hand, maybe, so it's more clear to the person taking vote.
Okay.
Taking the minutes. Commissioner comments and committee reports.
I have none.
I have nothing.
New business before the board. We have Joe Snyder, Road Bridge Superintendent, and Roger Dent, the GIS Coordinator. The Osage Road Bid recommendation.
A week ago, we opened, as part of the meeting, we opened bids on the improvement of 1.5 miles of Osage Road on the south part of Atchison County. The original work had been done a couple of years ago, and the intention was that the base would be worked, and that when the base was finished, it would be covered with asphalt to give it weather protection. That did not occur, and the job had gone to pieces. The original job, we paid $175,000 to get that base prepared. We rebid it, consulting King Construction with what needed to happen to get it rebuilt. And we put back out for bids the revised spec in order to get that base work rejuvenated. And last week we accepted bids. There was only one bidder, that is from King Construction, in the amount of $17,500. I would recommend that we accept the bid of King Construction for $17,500 for this work, and just approve their bid and enter into a contractual agreement with them with Joe's timeline, so that he's getting it done at a time he knows he's going to get it covered up.
I'll make that motion to accept.
I'll second it.
It's moved and seconded. Any further discussion? Hearing none, let's go ahead and vote. All in favor, signify by saying aye. Aye. Passes 3-0. I have one item here that isn't on the agenda. This morning we discussed some changes in maybe our COVID-19 policy of the courthouse. You kind of go through it, just generally what it is. The county attorney is working from home, and she has 2 employees. One's working 8 to noon, and the other's working 1 to 5, so they can keep themselves safe. If in case there was an emergency in the court, one of them could work from home remotely with the help of IT, so keep the office functional. The treasurer has already started shift A/B shift work schedules to the tightness of her office to make social distancing a possibility. Shift A works 3 days a week and 2 days a week. Shift B works 2 days a week, and then they alternate back and forth. If we ever close the courthouse, Connie, the treasurer, has 4 employees that will work remotely from home to keep the office functional. The clerk is real important in this particular case because she's kind of the funnel of communications, and she's going to continue to be open with her 3 employees that can social distance. And one of the biggest keys is that we want to keep the election side of the clerk's office to remain functional. The HR and accounts payable department, basically the 2 of them, Jamie Madison and Melissa Smith, I'll be working from home. We have the- What? Someone say something?
I think,
Guy from Care Radio just clicked on, I think.
Okay. They'll be working from home. Melissa will have to come in one day to the office to print checks, postage, and collect bills. Registered deeds, would like to shift to a shorter schedule. She thinks she can do anything that needs to be done between 9 and 2. So they're moving into that particular situation, but they are set up and prepared if they had to work all the government functions from home. The appraiser also is going to an AB shift. Where they work 3 days one week, 2 days the next. And Debbie, the appraiser and 4 employees can work from home to keep the office functional. The courts, they can do electronic emergency court electronically over Zoom. Community corrections are trying to work from home. They're able to work all their client meetings over FaceTime or Zoom. So that's kind of what we talked about. Was there anything else, commissioners, we talked about? As far as the courthouse?
I think you pretty much covered it.
So I think we should have a motion to move into this particular scenario. So I would entertain a motion to approve these changes to the courthouse working schedule.
I'll make the motion to accept.
I'll second that motion, Mr. Chairman.
All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Passes 3-0. My hand's up. It's not in the camera. Okay. County councilor updates.
Jack, just a second. Roger, didn't you have another item? Roger, you're muted. Roger, you're muted.
Thank you.
There.
I wanted to give you the ratings from this morning's LPA selection for engineering for inspection on the Graham Road Bridge. The order they will be submitted to the state with your approval is our number 1 with an average 100 points, Schwab and Eaton. Item number 2 with an average 89 points, Cook, Flat, and Strobel. Item number 3 with an average of 88 points, McAfee, Henderson. 4th, Pefferton. And 5th, B&G. And with your approval, I will submit in that order.
We need a motion.
I so move, Mr. Mr. Chairman.
I'll second.
Seconded. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Passes 3-0. Okay, I got Roger's message. Sorry. Okay, county councilor updates.
Yeah, I don't have anything specific.
Okay. Executive session. You need an executive session?
Yes. I will move that the Board of County Commissioners recess into executive session at 1:08 p.m. to discuss personnel matters of non-elected personnel as allowed by K.S.A. 75-4319B1, and that the purpose of the closed session is to protect the privacy rights of the employee, and that the board come out of the executive session at, and we said at 30 minutes, will be 1:38 p.m. via the Zoom meeting already in progress. And those present will be the 3 commissioners, Pat Henderson, and who else is invited?
Roger Dutton and Jamie Madison.
Roger and Jamie.
I'll second that motion, Mr. Chairman, and we also failed to do the Pledge of Allegiance.
Good. Okay, so all in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Should Joe be included in that?
I will amend the motion to include Joe Snyder.
Okay.
Bill, you want a second?
Do I need, I'll make a motion, we second it.
Okay, all in favor signify by saying aye. This is
Aye.
the, okay. Aye. Passes 3-0. Okay, so we're gonna go into executive session. And
I'll second.
seconded, all in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Passes 3-0. I'll see you next week.
Thank you.
Have a good week.
You too.